Let me ask you something personal. Have you ever felt like you know exactly what needs to change in your life, but you're somehow stuck between inspiration and action? Maybe you've read Atomic Habits, heard about Kaizen, you're even familiar with the 1% rule. But be honest, is anything actually changing? Today, I'm not here to introduce the 1% rule. I'm here to make you feel it so deeply that you never see progress the same way again. Picture this. You're flying from Mumbai to Tokyo, and the pilot shifts the course by just 1 degree. Tiny, right? Almost laughable. But by the end of that flight, you're not in Tokyo. You're in Alaska. That's what minor misalignment does. It leads to major detours. Now flip that. Imagine a tiny adjustment in the right direction, repeated daily. That's the 1% rule. But here's why most people fail at it. They expect visible results. Too fast. Real 1% growth feels like nothing for months. It's boring. It's invisible. It's quiet. And that's why most people quit right before the magic happens. It's like planting bamboo. For years, nothing happens. The ground looks the same. People laugh. You start doubting yourself. But in one season, boom, 90 feet in 6 weeks. But only if you watered it every single day. Let me take you inside one of the greatest underdog stories ever. 2003 British cycling team was a disaster. They had won one gold medal in over 100 years. If you asked a British cyclist for directions to the podium, he'd need a GPS. Then came Dave Brailsford, coach, nerd, and a man obsessed with small things. He called it the aggregation of marginal gains. Sounds like a finance lecture, right? But this man changed everything. He redesigned the bike seats. He tested massage gels. He hired a surgeon to teach hand washing because fewer germs meant fewer sick days. He painted the inside of their travel truck white so they could spot a single speck of dust because dust affects the gears. He even optimized their pillows. Same pillow. Every city, every hotel. Why? Because poor sleep costs performance, and performance is everything. By 2008, they won 7 out of 10 Olympic golds. By 2012, they were an unstoppable force. Tour de France, they didn't just win, they dominated 5 times in 6 years. And it all began with 1% improvements. Now let's shift gears to an even bigger story. Toyota. Post-World War II, they were dying. American automakers, laughing. Toyota, producing a few hundred trucks a month, barely. They didn't have big budgets. What they had was clarity. They obsessed over one small improvement at a time. They created Kaizen, not a system, a culture. Factory workers were encouraged to stop the line, just to fix a tiny problem. They didn't hide flaws. They hunted them. They didn't reward big talkers. They empowered quiet fixers. And in time, they became number one. Number one in the world. Now here's what no one talks about. 1% worse also compounds. One skipped workout? Okay, skip 3? That's your new baseline. One poor meal? No big deal. 5. That's your new habit. Neglect isn't loud. It whispers. Until one day, you don't recognize your own life. So let's get practical. How do you live the 1% rule? Step 1. System over outcome. Don't say, I'll write a book. Say, I'll write 300 words before coffee. Goals are targets. Systems are weapons. Step 2. Make success unskippable. Want to run? Put your shoes next to your toothbrush. Want to meditate? Open the app. Just sit for 1 minute. Momentum doesn't need motivation. It needs a trigger. Step 3. Track micro wins. Tiny wins are invisible unless you log them. I use a spreadsheet called Unseen Progress. 10 push-ups, wrote 1 line, didn't scroll reels. It's boring, but it's building something you can't see yet. Step 4. Forgive fast, recover faster. You will fall. The secret? Don't start from scratch. Start from where you left off. Michael Phelps visualized every race thousands of times. Tiny mental reps. Result? 23 Olympic golds. My friend started with 2 push-ups a day. Just 2. 6 months later, he crushed a marathon. A software engineer I know, he started coding 5 minutes a day. 2 years later, built a SaaS product that makes him $9,000 a month. No hustle porn, just 1% effort relentlessly. So here's your challenge. Not tomorrow, today. What's your 1%? Because the people you admire, they're not 10 times better than you. They're 1% better. Every day. Success isn't loud, it's quiet, it's barely visible. Until one day, it's unmistakable. If this shifted something in you, subscribe, like the video, share it with someone who's chasing giant leaps and missing the magic of daily inches. Here at ThinkLiftElevate, we rise slowly, but surely 1 quiet % at a time.